Hey guys, first regardsman here, so I'll be talking about a heavy bolt rifle build for the tactical class in patch 10.2 Space Marine 2. Now the heavy bolt rifle is an interesting gun and it doesn't excel at a ton of things, but it's pretty decent at a lot of things. It is primarily a horde clear and mid-range weapon. Now its mid-range damage is where it excels the most. I will say though that things like the bolt carbine are better at close range, stalker bolt rifle is way better at long range, even at close range sometimes, and the bolt rifle is definitely better at the medium range. But this one can kind of do all of them fairly well, and the best variant in my opinion is the scoped variant because this one just makes your long range capabilities significantly better. It also has a 1.35 times headshot multiplier as opposed to the 1.25 of the other versions. It did change that in like patch 9.0, so pretty good buff here for sure. I think this is like the overall best version. And for the perk tree, I do just build all headshot damage because unfortunately in Space Marine 2, headshot damage is like 99% of what matters for bolt weapons, and bolt weapons perform better versus Tyranids for that reason. Now, for the perks here, I pick up Headhunter, moving here into the perk Adamant Hunter. When your health is below 30%, headshots deal 25% more damage. When you actually get this perk to trigger, it buffs up your damage tremendously. I actually think this is one of the best perks in the game, though I will say on the tactical, it is pretty dangerous to sit at below 30% HP because you are quite squishy, but a 25% damage buff is super powerful. Next perk here is Fast Reload for 10% faster weapon reloads, and then we move in here to the perk Able Reload. After using a class ability, the equipped weapon instantly reloads. This is pretty good. The Auspex scan is not as good as the Heavy's Iron Halo for this, and previously the Heavy's Iron Halo didn't work at all for this perk, but now it does in patch 10.0. But Able Reload, pretty good wherever you can find it, because instantaneous reloads can definitely save your life occasionally. Now, next perk here is Headhunter, moving up here into the perk Tactical Precision. Headshots deal 20% more damage, non-headshot damage decreases by 10%. Once again, headshot damage is pretty much all that matters on these weapons in the first place, so kind of a no-brainer to pick this one up. And the perk I move down here into is Great Might. Moving here to the perk Increased Capacity, the maximum ammo reserve of this weapon increases by 20%. Then I pick up the perk Recoupment. Killing a Majoris level or higher enemy with a headshot of this weapon restores 1 armor segment. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Having armor restore drip fed to you in this game is very powerful. This perk is on basically every single bolt weapon in the game except the heavy bolter, and it's a very strong option to avoid chip damage because there are a lot of cases in this game where you will be shooting at like a Devourer or a Tyranid Venom Cannon guy, and you'll just have to blow their head apart from a long range while you're getting chipped down. This one will avoid that with this extra armor restore, so really good perk for sure. Next perk here is Rapid Health. When your health is below 30%, killing 7 enemies in rapid succession restores your health by 10%. Now for the secondary weapon here, I do take a Rate of Fire Plasma Pistol. I think this one does help a ton with the stagger and CHP regen of a heavy bolt rifle build in general. Now most of the bolt weapons, especially the automatic ones, do not have very high CHP regen, and their stagger isn't very good across the board, so this one really does complement our build quite a bit, even if I don't take the Plasma Boost perk here, just take Balance Distribution, because you don't really need like supreme damage on your secondary here. Just having it be like a CHP regen, a stagger tool is more than enough. I do enjoy this one quite a bit, and for the perk tree, I set it up this way. And if you don't want to use this one, you could pick up the Heavy Bolt Pistol instead and set it up this way, or the Heroic Bolt Pistol and set it up this way. That is up to you. Now for the melee weapon selection here, I do take a block chainsword or a block knife. I do think that block weapons are the overall best on tactical by quite a large margin, because things like a 60% range damage reduction on perfect block on top of armor versus Extremis, Majoris, or even Terminus is very valuable to us. And they also have incredible synergy with perks like Battle Focus. A perfect time parry or block gives the parried enemy a mark from Auspex scan. This perk on top of double block charges on a chainsword will give you like a 1 combo on a Majoris or like an almost 1 combo on Extremis. Very powerful option. And for the perk tree on this, I just build it down this way with Perpetual Strength, moving here into the perk Swift Recovery, moving all the way up the line for 10% more melee damage into the perk Reverberating Impact, moving past here to Heavy Onslaught for more heavy attack damage, and picking up Full Throttle for the combo skip, and finishing off with the 2 perks Minority Slayer and Extremis Slayer. That's pretty much all there is for the melee weapon on the chainsword. If you want to use a block knife, I would just build it this way. That's pretty much up to you. And for the tactical perk tree, I do take Balance Distribution first. Your primary weapon deals 10% more damage, but your secondary weapon deals 10% less damage. This weapon perk is pretty damn good. A 10% bonus damage to your heavy bolt rifle and other bolt weapons is very strong. I will say, if you're taking a plasma pistol, the Plasma Boost perk is obviously better, but to be honest, I just enjoy building around all of my primary weapons in this game, especially on the tactical class, because the bolt weapons are pretty fun, and they feel way better when you take this perk and align to aim, which is why I prefer them. Next perk here is Heightened Vigor. After a perfect time parry, block, or dodge, you deal 10% more melee and gunstrike damage, do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and cannot be knocked back for 10 seconds. This perk will simply save your life. Having this no knockback on top of bonus damage will allow you to survive things you will simply die on otherwise. If you're playing true solo like I am, it is kind of mandatory at times. Next perk here is Emperor's Vengeance. Killing Majora's level or higher enemy restores your primary weapon's ammo by 1 magazine. Cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity. Cooldown is 30 seconds. This simply gives you infinite ammo. Pretty much always take this if you don't want to run out. It doesn't matter that much in like a group play, but if you're playing by yourself, pretty much mandatory at times. Next perk here is Aligned Aim. Range damage increases by 15% for all squad members. This perk is very strong, not as strong as Secure Stockpile, but once again, I am building for my primary weapon, so I do pick this one up instead. Next perk here is Vital Data. Scanning Extremis or Terminus level enemy restores your Auspex scans charged by 50%. This simply gives you more Auspexes versus bosses and Extremis, which is very valuable in general, and I think this is by far the best perk in this row currently. It can actually trigger off a Battle Focus at times. I don't know if that's a bug, but that's something I've noticed. Next perk here is Battle Focus. A perk to time parry or block gives the parried enemy a mark from Auspex scan. Very valuable perk here. Simply allows you to one combo Majora's and do significant damage to bosses and Extremis at times. Very strong, though I will say if you want to take the perk down here, Precise Calibration instead, this is also incredible, especially when stacked with the next perk here, Concentrated Fire. Auspex scan zone lasts 60% longer, and enemies marked by Auspex scan take an additional 120% damage, but they lose a mark when they leave the scanned area. This perk combined with this perk simply makes you a boss nuking class, very strong in teams, though I do think Battle Focus is better by yourself. And the final perk I grab is Radiating Impact. A melee finisher additionally deals significant area effect damage in a 10-meter radius. Cooldown is 90 seconds. This perk will simply carry your ass at times. It is so damn strong. It will simply blow up Extremis, Majora's, and even Terminus. Really, really good to keep you alive. That's some of the best horde clear on this class, period. And for the prestige perks after this, I do take Acuity, the perk Resilience, Fortitude, and Skilled Supplier. That's pretty much all it is for this tree. Like, this tree here on the prestige perks really isn't that good in the first place. So, like, really the only thing you're going to be swapping out in most cases, some like Acuity or Spare Power, but that's up to you. And things like Exigency Charge and Second Look are trash, so I would just pick these instead. That's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. The Heavy Bolt Rifle is a pretty popular gun in this game. It has gotten some buffs. It should get another one day, hopefully, but for now, it's what we got. Pretty decent, performs pretty well in true solo. Definitely worse versus Chaos and Tyranids, but hopefully this build guide helped. If you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye.
We made the lictor disappear. For good. Changing magazine. Activating Auspex advancement. The hive mind reels from the zone of death. Fresh magazine in.
Put me there.
Disgusting Tyranid scum. All specs ready to scan. Changing magazine.
Oh shit. Never mind. Okay, if I can get a should be fine. Okay, never mind.
Swapping magazine.
Hello.
Scanning.
Go punch him back into that.
Surprises from this one.
Alright, zone throw could be a bit of a problem, but should be okay.
The stench is sickening, but the beast is dead.
Be back in past 9, that'd be death. We weren't paying attention anyways.
Force bags engaged.
I don't know what the hell that current effect was doing, but
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crypt well. Cautiously. If you know what is
oh,
good
it's triple lictor. Get shit on. Get shit on.
Sneaky high fiend. This lictor stalks the battlefield no more. Changing magazine. Another Xenos fire.
It's funny how much better this gun feels on tactical than the heavy.
Swapping magazine. Deployment has begun.
Rates of activation have been observed.
Full specs ready to scan.
Red sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
I saw you use Q and you blew them up.
We must
Just a heavy
intercept
chainsword.
the generator soon.
I mean, that's just radiant impact. As far I put down my auspecs with my normal auspec, your actual auspecs are stronger with the proper perks than your parry one. I wanted to nuke them in one combo.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos. Rearming. Resupply.
How's the heavy bolt showing itself? Swing versus melt still better for tactical? Oh, definitely. A heavy bolt rifle, I would not say is the strongest weapon in this game, even close. I would say both bolt carbine and stalker are better than it, but it does have like a good medium game.
Not foul the machine girl's missing mechanisms.
Disgusting tyrannid scum. We need to get the Tyranids off that generator, brothers!
Ow. Feels super good. I'm like staggered by how good that felt.
Reloading.
Attention. Crane drive is jammed.
I don't mind being this low, because we need to get a little bit of HP back.
Operation.
If some Hormagons actually decide to spawn.
back on
Do you
track.
think the modular customization idea are coming with the new future DLCs? I mean, they said that it's coming in the next patch, so I would expect so.
Hold generator 3, brothers.
Generator 3 is discharging a regular current. Eliminates these unholy fluctuations.
Alright, well, at least there's no cooldown on this ability, so we can just keep mowing them down and get that HP back. I wish I had like a normal grenade, but that's okay.
Changing magazine. The hive mind loads. Together we can secure that generator once more.
The lengths I'll go to save one stim. For no reason.
Fresh magazine in.
Y-axis aligned. Margin of error 0.0 nanometers.
Which I guess that's the reason for the,
precision.
Progress is progress, brother. Let us keep that swarm from ever reaching generator 4.
Warning. Violent dismantling.
all 4 generators, awesome. And a train jam. A train jam. Train jam.
Subterranean seek. Rally, brothers. We can retake that generator with ease.
Alright, that was pretty easy. That was pretty easy.
Swapping magazine.
Does anyone play Dark Tide anymore? I think I've done like 5 missions on your red boss. People definitely play Dark Tide. Dark Tide is a very dedicated community. That's just had a big update.
Changing magazine.
Demolition deployment sequence concluded. No errors logged under the Osiris watchful Oculus.
We are ready to ambush the enemy.
There is an observation platform overlooking the Cryptomethium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Reloading.
Finally. I like the Space Hulk game. It's a good... It's not really a good game. Okay, it's definitely not a good game. But it's a fun game. It's definitely a fun game. Alright, we have like one more boss spawn here, and then we should be smooth sailing. So we're kind of in a good spot right now, because we don't already have the double stims here.
Disgusting tyranny. Xenos bioform. Reloading. Swapping magazine. Exterminating. Enhanced visuals incoming. Rearming. Xenos bile.
Okay.
Fresh magazine in.
Where would you put the new heroic bolt pistol below the heavy or plasma? I would say it's equal with heavy, and plasma's a little bit better than it.
Be ready.
Let's go grab. Will you just get ammo back? Just the Emperor's Vengeance perk.
Main swarm sighted. We await your signal, Captain.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal heal. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not
That is
be
the
in position
Emperor's
for a while
Vengeance
yet.
perk we're using.
Keep your heads and get it done.
I see them coming, brothers. Plenty for everyone. Reloading.
Arvico, thank you for the tier 1 sub.
They are clustering at the walls. Deploy grenades.
Welcome, welcome.
We may be overrun, but never
Alright, this is
defeated.
a little annoying for the guys back there. If I get some damage to them though, that'd be nice.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Coordinates away. All specs tag the zone approach. Rearming. Another Xenos fireball eliminated. Xenos psych are outmatched by Codex attack. Swapping magazine.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Price is rude. Probably need a boss spawn here, I feel.
Exterminate the tyranny swarm. We must shore up our perimeter. Pathetic tyranny deployed. Fresh magazine in. Swarm moving on our position. The Xenos are forming a pyramid. We're in the thick of it now.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Changing magazine. You are first enough.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Just chainsawing from one guy to the next. Average tactical gameplay. Go do a knife run at some point. Walk up and seem so strong with that Sagger. Oh yeah, they are the best. It ain't even close. Let's they gave them too many bonuses, to be honest.
Rearming.
Well, it's really possible to see an in-game with the assault class. I was probably going to do like a power fist once to show the best power fist build for him currently.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
Yes, Captain. You heard it.
No boss spawn, how lame.
face to the enemy. A fine victory.
Tinnin and biocides down 90% and fall. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work.
I think this horde clear is pretty strong. 58 extremis on the hard stratagem. Yeah, it is pretty brutal.
Thunderhawk arriving at evac point.
That stratagem is pretty mean.
Down and ready. We can make extraction complete. Returning to orbit. Commendable work, brothers. You honor your chapter. Be ready for rearm, refit, and redeployment immediately.
Maybe iframes and interactions, please. It would definitely remove a lot of irritation. Have I tried Wings of Flame recently? Not really, Red Leg. I could do that. I think that's primarily fun versus the Tyrannid, so. Alright, 1 second, guys. Let's look at this. 40,000 range damage. Pretty good for this gun. Especially with only 700 kills.